Hello everyone, Birthday Boy here, the internet's most celebratory music nerd, and today is a very special day. It is my birthday. Let's go, that's so epic. Because it's my birthday, I am re-recording my reaction to OK Computer, because if you remember last time I filmed a reaction to OK Computer when I was doing my Radiohead series, I didn't record the audio properly. What I did was I recorded all of the audio onto one track, so I wasn't able to bring up the level of the music or the level of my voice, and editing it would have taken me probably about a week. So I just skipped it, moved on to Kid A, and left the VOD up. But today, it is my birthday, so I was like, you know what, I'll just re-record it and get it edited so I can actually have a video on this album, because, spoiler, this is my favourite album of all time. Of course I would mess up the recording of a video on my favourite album ever created. I also have something special I want to show all of you. You will see that at the end of part 2. I've got it right there. So you're going to have to wait till the end of part 2 to be able to see it, but people who were here at the start of the stream got to see it. OK Computer, of course, came out in 1997. It is 12 tracks, 53 minutes. God, this album's so good, honestly. It's actually just so insanely amazing. I'm so excited to, be able to talk about this thing. I'm just going to get straight into it. Alright, here we go. Track 1, Airbag. Okay, already, it's so good to be listening to this album right now, dude. Oh my god. Just the intro here, legit, this song is such a perfect intro for this album. It literally sounds like a book being opened, dude. It's the writing here is just absolutely amazing as well. It's a bit, the writing here is like a really overdramatic way of saying he was in a car crash, like in the next world war, in a jackknife juggernaut, I'm born again, and then he says in an interstellar burst, I'm back to save the universe, which is basically, I guess, him surviving this car crash and him feeling like he can survive anything. The writing on this album is amazing, dude. It's so well written. Again, it's just so, the writing is just so good here. He's saying, I'm amazed that I survived, an airbag saved my life. It's like the irony of the same technology that got him into this car crash is the same technology that saved him from it, and that's like a running theme throughout the album with technology and stuff. It's such a great tone setter, you know. It sets up the theme and the sonic palette of the album so well. It's like a perfect way to start here. You know, when I first heard this album, I actually didn't love this song. I liked it, but I wasn't crazy on it. I felt like it was just a little too dense, and the vocals weren't really doing it for me. I couldn't understand what Thom Yorke was saying. But knowing the context of the rest of the album and having repeated listens, I think this is legitimately amazing. The sounds that they incorporate on this track have just aged so well. It does such a good job of telling you that this album is going to be so wildly different to Pablo Honey and The Bends. I think Thom Yorke's vocal performance, while it is difficult to understand what he's saying, I have the lyrics in front of me, so it doesn't really matter. And I also think it's a great way of portraying the emotion of having just survived a car crash. So any problems I had with it before, I've basically grown out of, and I now see this track as absolutely Perfect. Ah, and it ends on like the most gorgeous note possible. Oh my god, dude. This song is a 10. I don't need to tell you this song's a 10. You know it's a 10. Yeah, this is the best album opener imaginable. Perfect tone setter. Instantly sets itself apart from the Benz and Pablo Honey. The writing is so insanely good. It's just... everything about this song is perfect. I also do want to mention that part where it gets to, like, the slowdown. I guess it kind of sounds like the actual car crash happening. It sort of looks like, I guess, everything pausing, and then it's, like, taking a moment to look at, like, the actual event itself, which I think is really, really cool and a nice little moment in here. And it's stuff like that that absolutely makes this album. This song is a 10. I don't need to tell you. It is legitimately perfect. Alright, next track we have Paranoid Android. Already, this song has just given you just so much in the first 50 seconds. The acoustic guitar is so good. Tom York giving one of his, like, strangest but most instantly, like, attention-grabbing vocal performances here. The way the call and response with the electric guitar is so good. It's so well paced. It's almost as if this is my favorite album of all time, you know? I would like to take a moment to also talk about the writing here and the way this song is able to progress the concept. Of course, Airbag is about him surviving this car crash and feeling like he can do anything and survive anything. This song is basically about him trying to take control of that power and use it against the people who have wronged him. It's such like, it's basically, this whole song is basically just an outburst of anger, and I really like that they're taking the story in that direction. I think it's just the most, like, interesting way to take it, and it's pretty good, okay? This is my favorite album. You can assume I can only have good things to say about it, you know? Jesus Christ, dude. The switch in time signatures from 4.4 to 7.8 really gives it that, like, unstable, just, like, insane feeling that pairs so well with the lyrics here. The way it just, like, seemingly stops and starts through the switch in time signatures and you can't tell what the hell's going on. I love that. It's so cool. Like, the song gives you the best explosive moment ever, and then gives you the best slowdown ever. I guess this slowdown is kind of like a moment of reflection. After the first bit of this song, it's just him going insane and letting out all of his anger on this person. This is like a moment of him kind of calming down, I guess. It doesn't last long, but I guess that's what this part's meant to be. Like, he literally is saying, like, rain down on me, and the sound of the song sounds like you're in a desert. It's so good. Oh my god. I love the sarcasm behind that line, dude. Listen, what score do you think I'm gonna give that song? It's a 10. It's another 10. It's like, you think Airbag's a perfect song, and then they give you this song, and you're like, oh wait, hold on. Wait, this album could just get even better than that. Okay. This song is 6.5 minutes, and it goes by like that. Like, straight up. It's so well paced. Every single section of this song is the perfect length. The writing is so good. The production, this album has aged so well. A Moon-Shaped Pool came out 20 years after this album, and this album sounds just as good as it in terms of production. It has aged perfectly. Everything about this just works. There is not a single moment of this song where I'm bored or where I'm like, okay, this could have been shortened a little bit. No, everything is literally perfect. Like, the writing as well, it's... Yeah, it's a 10. It's easy 10. And the perfect songs don't stop there, because up next we have Subterranean, Homesick, Alien. That's enough song right there. That's all you needed to give me. But then you have another 4 minutes of this song. That's like one of the best guitar intros to any song ever right there. Possibly the best. It's so good.
I live in a town where you can't smell a thing. You watch your feet for cracks in the pavement.
Yeah, the sound of this, what I get from the sound of this, and basically from the title as well, is that, like, the sound of this sounds like it's underwater, so subterranean, and the title is Subterranean, Homesick, Alien, and he's talking about wanting to be taken away by aliens here, so I guess it's meant to be, like, an alien underwater looking up at the stars and wanting to go home, and it's like him wanting to leave this toxic space that he is in. That's what I get from this.
Swoop down in a country lane late at night when I'm driving. Show me the world as I'd love to see it.
Oh my god, dude. Johnny Greenwood and Ed O'Brien are both two of like the greatest guitarists of all time, dude. The guitars on this album are so good. Like, especially on songs like Paranoid Android and Subterranean Homesick Alien. The effects they use as well are absolutely perfect.
I tell all my friends, but they never believe me. They think that I finally lost it completely, but I'd be
Oh my god, dude. Yep, unsurprisingly, this song is another 10. I agree with what Julia Eastman said in the chat. I think this song has the best guitar work on the entire album. I think that it has one of the best like just sonic palettes as a whole on the album. Like it's definitely the most like vivid in terms of imagery out of any song on the entire album. I like the way it pushes the concept as well. Now that he has let out his anger in Paranoid Android, he is realizing that he needs to escape this place he's in, as we will see in a minute with Exit Music, which is that escape attempt. This song's perfect, okay? I'm saying positives as if there's negatives that I'm going to be saying to contradict them. There's none. This song is a 10. This song is legitimately perfect. Okay, we're just going to move on. Next track, Exit Music for a Film. Like, the fact that they were able to make, like, a song for the Romeo and Juliet film, but also work it into the album perfectly is insane to me.
wake from your sleep today. We escape.
I love how simple this song starts off. Like, every single song before it has started with really dense instrumentals, giving you so much in, like, the first 30 to 50 seconds. But here, it's just an acoustic guitar and Tom York and lots of... it sounds so, like, roomy as well. I love the way this track is recorded. It's a really nice change of pace from the previous three songs.
Keep breathing. Don't lose your nerve.
Yeah, like I was saying on Subterranean Homesick Alien, that song is basically him saying that he wants to escape the place he's in. This song is basically that, him trying to escape. He's saying, like, keep breathing, don't lose your nerve, I can't do this alone. Maybe it's with the same person he was getting angry with at the start, and now he's trying to, like, escape this place with them. That's what I pull from it, because we haven't really established any other, like, characters in this so far, but I don't know.
Yeah, such a chill, such a chill. That you choke, that you choke.
Man, Every time I listen to this album, I'm caught off guard by the second half of that song. It's like I listen to the first half and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the acoustic guitar song. And the second half comes along and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that this song just has like the best section in any song ever created for the second half. And it's like a solid minute and a half of, again, the best instrumental ever. This song is a 10. No surprises here. This is probably the best song on the album up to this point. It pushes the concept the best out of any track so far. It has the best instrumental on the album so far, especially again that second half, which is so insane. The writing on this song too, especially towards the back half where he's talking about like, we hope that you choke. Basically, I guess this is like them actually escaping. The beginning is them like getting together and planning this escape attempt, and the second half is that escape attempt. The fact that I'm still blown away by how great this album is 3 years after hearing it for the first time is insane to me. Like I pull something new out of it every time I listen to it. This song's so good. This song is another 10. This is the best song on the album up to this point. It's so good. I'm just gonna move on. Next track, Let Down. Love the way the vocals are recorded on this track. The two different takes panned to the different channels. It sounds amazing. Actually, it sounds like there's one take down the middle, and then two other ones on the left and right. I might be wrong though. I can't really tell. Oh, also, this is maybe the best produced song on the album. The recording of this is insane. And the writing too, that entire second verse. It's just, again, it's keeping the very cold. It's just so cold. Like, shell smash, juices flowing, wings twitch, legs are going. Don't get sentimental, it always ends up drivel. Like, there's just no hope here. It is like the title of the song. It is just a feeling of being let down by everything. And I think it is portrayed so well in the writing. And it also does a great job of pushing the concept as well, which, again, the concept of this album is amazing. Yeah, it's definitely two different vocal takes on each of the channels there. Oh my god. This guitar tone. Perfect. Oh, the bass is recorded so well too. Also really like the way the drums are recorded on this album too. I think particularly the cymbals. The cymbals are recorded so well. They sound so good, especially that ride. There's an acoustic guitar there in the mix. I never actually noticed that before. Masterpiece. That song is a masterpiece. Remember how I said Exit Music was the best song up to this point? Well, scratch that, because Let Down is the best song up to this point now. Oh my god, that is the best recorded song on this album. Hands down, best song in terms of production on this whole album. yeah, the bass is again. The bass on this song is also recorded so well, and the drums too. That like everything about the production of this track is like the best on any Radiohead song. Full stop, no competition, easy. This song is another 10. It is another 10. Oh, and the lyrics too. This is second best written song on the album, like as a whole, easily. Like the writing on this song is so good. It's so good. Pushes the concept forward perfectly too. Next track, Karma Police. One thing I failed to mention at the end of that previous song, at the end of the previous song, you have the electric guitar in the left channel and the acoustic guitar in the right channel, basically battling for dominance over the end of the song, and then the acoustic guitar wins. That is very important for the end of this song. I just wanted to quickly note that.
This is what you get when you mess with us.
You know, in terms of writing, this song is very similar to Paranoid Android, where in Letdown he feels obviously very let down by, I guess, the people around him and by society as a whole. And this song is sort of like an outburst of anger towards those people again. So in terms of like lyrical content, it's very similar to Paranoid Android, but just in a different context, and I think that works really well. The pairing of the acoustic guitar with the electric guitar on this song as well is like actually perfect. Tom York is giving one of his like absolute best vocal performances here, bro. It's so good. Oh my god, dude. I have no idea what that sound is, but it is like the best piece of instrumentation in any song ever. And at the end there, what I was talking about with at the end of Letdown, where it's the electric guitar versus acoustic guitar battling for dominance of the song, and the acoustic guitar comes out on top at the end. At the end of here, you have every single instrument on this song, all of the acoustic instruments, the piano, the acoustic guitar, and the drums, battling against just this like glitchy static noise. And then every instrument is taken out one by one until it's just the drums, and then that gets taken out. And that song, static sound now has a dominance over the song, which is basically meant to represent a takeover of technology, and is the real turning point for the back half of this album, which is just, it's so good. It's such a clever bit of sonic storytelling to add onto the already amazing concept. Yep, the song's a 10. It's another 10. There are no... You're not surprised by that. That song is amazing, fantastic, so well recorded. One of Tom York's best vocal performances. Everything about that song is amazing. I have no complaints. And that is going to do it for part 1 of the OK Computer reaction. This album is a masterpiece. It is perfect up to this point. I have no complaints about this thing. It's amazing. Let me know what you think of the first half of this album down below in the comments. I'm very interested to see what your guys' thoughts on this album are. If you think it's amazing as well, or if you think it's overrated or whatever. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by February, I will be going bold. Make sure you check out my other videos. I have videos on every single other Radiohead album up on my channel right now. Check out my gaming channel, join the Discord, and yeah, I will see you all in part 2. Goodbye.